Okay. All right. Hi, guys. It's Thursday. Thursdays are for muffins. Are you a fresh baked muffin? Fresh baked. What's going on here? What is happening? Hi, guys. Fresh baked. Fresh baked. Fresh baked. Fresh baked. What's up? Oh. Is it morning where you are, Kiki? What time is it in Sweden? What time is it? Oh no, that was kind of German accent there. What time is it in Sweden? It's Sweden. There we go. That's better. It's 5. You watched us at 5 in the morning? Wow. Yeah, Daniel, I did see that. I posted something on Twitter. Peter 2, I posted that Facebook thing on my Twitters. Thank you very much to Dan Singer for the $10. As always, thank you. You're a hell of a guy, Dan. Any news about passes? No, we won't see any news on that for a bit. There's still speculation. People are still talking about what the plan was. I mean, folks are they're still trying to say, you know what's funny? It's funny. Everybody, well, not everybody. So many people, I better put these on. So many, my eyesight is so in between right now. That's better. A lot of people were commenting in the 2 videos that we did about annual passes. A lot of folks were commenting about how the thing that kept getting brought up is about how great this is for crowding, and how Disney should be doing this, and Disney is doing this because of the crowding. And I don't know where that's coming from. I know people want this to deal with crowding, but that's not why Disney did this. Disney didn't do this to lower crowds. I don't know if you know this. Disneyland's not open. They don't have a crowding problem right now. There's no problem with crowds at Disneyland. So the idea that Disney's doing this to you don't say. The idea that Disney's doing this to control crowds at Disneyland is kind of funny. No, no, man, they're doing this because they're going to reboot the passes, because they're going to change to a flex pass, a flex pass type system. Actually, they're going to do away with passes completely until probably 2022, until they're reach some kind of normal, attendance levels. And then when they do, they'll go to flex pass. And then a couple years from now, 2-3 years from now, what we might see the return of something like a signature pass. But this has nothing to do with crowds. It has nothing to do. Edwina, back in ball. Edwina, back in ball. I have not seen All of Me lately, although the Layton's just sent me. The Layton sent Liz and I a VHS copy of Roxanne, and Liz has never even heard of the movie. So I'm very much looking forward to watching Roxanne again. We got a $5 gift from Matthew Miranda. He says, our weekly thank you, Dave, from the Miranda family. Thumbs up and share. Thumbs up the video and share. Thank you very much, Matthew. Back in ball. Roxanne is one of my favorite 80s comedies. I used to watch that one all the time, man. I love that movie. So anyway, at the risk of beating the dead horse, they didn't do this to control crowds. They did this because they're going to reset the annual pass system. And it's not permanent. What's a VHS? Boy, let me tell you. Let me tell you about how wonderful the world of VHS tapes was back in the day. Man, you talk about, like, truly physical media, to possess a VHS tape was a status symbol in and of itself. To possess a VHS tape of your favorite movie was something to cherish. We got a final gift from Michael Bummer. He says, "Hi, David. How are you? I'm doing well. Thank you, Michael." He says, "Sorry, I've missed a few streams. I've been working Thursday nights." Well, that's too bad, Mike. Well, I mean, I'm glad you're working. Let's see. Oh, I forgot. I'm on this thing now. Okay, for a churro, like always, when you can get one again. Yeah, that'll be the day. Yeah, man, it used to be a thing to own your favorite movies on VHS. It was like a big deal. Nowadays, digital, whatever, like nobody wants to own physical media anymore. Dusty Ray, physical media, agreed, right? Like, just remember how cool it used to be to collect, to compare how, the quality of your VHS collection, and they always look so nice in, in the bookshelves with the stacks of VHS tapes. Man, I have a memory when we got our first VCR. I have a memory that we owned about 8 VHS tapes, and it's something that I talked about with Liz before. We were on the lookout for those. Roxanne was one of them. Roxanne was one of the 8 or 10, I can't remember how many it was, VHS tapes that we owned before we started really getting into them. And I would watch those 8 or 10 just over and over, because there was no streaming. There was no HBO at the time. I should say it was brand new. We got a $5 gift from Betty Rains, who said, "Thank you for keeping us informed as always. It is appreciated." You're welcome, Betty. Anyway, so I would watch those. It was Roxanne, 3 Men and a Baby, Her Alibi, another Tom Selleck movie, Runaway, another Tom Selleck movie. My mom really loved Tom Selleck. What was it? Oh, now I can't remember. Was it All of Me? I don't know if All of Me was in that group. We were big fans of Steve Martin back in the day. We were big fans of Steve Martin. We got a $2 gift from Kenny Ryman. He says, "You think that Bob Chapek will step down?" Chapek. No, is that a thing? Are people asking him to step down? Somebody's got to run this company. We got a $5 gift from Laramie on the Loose. Disagree 1,000%. I will always buy 4K and Blu-ray physical copies. If a streaming service goes under, so can your digital copies. That's true. That's true. They can. But I think that's less likely these days. Disney, the My Movies Anywhere is not going anywhere, I don't think. Anywhere. My Movies Anywhere, I don't think it's going to happen. And most everything, all your digital copies can be run through My Movies Anywhere. There's a few that can't, but I won't buy a DVD or a Blu-ray unless it has a digital download to go with it. It's hard when you have so much at your fingertips to stream, be that on, I don't know, Larry. But when you have something, you got Netflix, Disney Plus, HBO Max, whatchamacallit, Amazon Prime. Every station has its own digital service now. You can stream ESPN. We got a $5 gift from Pop Mike. Hey, what's up, Pop Mike? What's up, David? He says, "Hope all is well with the family. Shout out to Laramie. Is it weird that I missed my AP even though I never had a chance to use it?" No, not at all. It's funny. Again, I have to comment on their reactions. So many folks are like, "Oh my God, my annual pass," and I'm really broken up about this. And I'm like, we can't go to Disneyland. What? You haven't lost anything. We haven't been to Disneyland in 10 months, and we're not going to go to Disneyland for another 5 months. Damn, man. It's been a long time. I heard that they were testing rides at Knott's. Well, sure. They're probably running rides. Disney's still running rides. You have to keep them maintained. There's no chance that Knott's is going to open anytime soon. I'm just going to put that out there. No chance that that's going to happen anytime soon. Remember the 3-drawer cassette tape holder? Yes, I do remember those. You remember the racks? You would put the rack next to your television, and then all of your VHSs would be, except some of them were too big and they didn't fit. Remember the ones that didn't fit in the space of the rack? By the way, Mike, you appear in our, we just did a DCA all rides at DCA video today. I threw in a couple rides that you, me, and the Ninja did at Bugs Land just for grins. But yeah, Mike, you appear in a it's Francis's Ladybug Boogie and what do you call it? Heimlich's Choo Choo Train. Okay, where were we? Yeah, rest in peace, Heimlich. Tristan was so young. I cried a little bit when I was editing that video, I have to admit. That was, seeing that little guy, seeing that little guy like that, that was memories. Got another $5 gift from Dusty Ray. Dusty says, as of today, what is the next Disneyland expansion, even if small? Fun to guess. Well, I mean, besides Avengers Campus, right? We got a $20 gift from Evan Layton. Let me get to that first. It must be nice to wake up in the morning and smell the flowers in Brazil. Quote from... That's from Roxanne. Yeah, his riff on the nose jokes was pretty great. It was pretty great. I wish I could remember them now, because that was the first thing I thought of when I was trying to explain the movie to Liz. I asked her if she knew who Cyrano de Bergerac was and everything. But then I recalled the 20 or whatever jokes that he did about guys with big noses. Anyway, the next, even if it's a minor expansion, I can't think of one. There isn't one besides Tomorrowland. There are no plans. Tomorrowland would be, as far as expansion goes, that would be it. Do a shoe video next. What's a shoe video besides shoes? Oh my God, shoes. The shoe video has already been done. Oh, show. A show video. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I might do one for parades. Might do one for shows. Liz says I should do every restaurant. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's a possibility. Every restaurant in the park. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I can do everyone. I mean, I'm sure. Oh my God, shoes. These shoes are big. These shoes are small. Runaway Railway is not an expansion, though. I never understood the nose in Roxanne. Well, it's a riff on Cyrano de Bergerac. Quick primer on Roxanne. Cyrano de Bergerac was a famous story about a guy who had a big nose, and he was in love with Roxanne, a girl named Roxanne, but he didn't want to, he couldn't tell her because he had a big nose. So he would profess his love through a proxy, through another dude. In this case, in the case of Roxanne, a beefy, hunky fireman. But the guy was too dumb to deliver stuff, so he just did it himself. Great story. Great story. We got a $10 gift from Jason Eatman. Shoes. Oh my God. Shoes. We got a $5 gift from Denise Zagos, who says, you should do a video about DAS and eating in the park with diet restrictions. I would like to. However, I don't know enough about it. I can't speak with authority on DAS because I've never even used it before. I've never experienced it. I mean, somebody could help me with it, perhaps, but personally, I don't know anything. I don't know enough about DAS to be an authority on that. Same thing as I'm not really an authority on eating healthy or having alternative diets at Disneyland either. So I don't know. I would like to, but I got to learn. I gotta bone up on that stuff. We got another $10 gift from Jason Eatman. He says the last super chat was funnier before the nose talk. It's still funny. It's still funny. We got a $10 gift from Diego Hernandez, who says, where in Toontown do you think the entrance to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway will be? And do you think it will affect the other Toontown rides in any way, good or bad? The entrance is going to be the gift shop. I forgot the name of the gift shop. The Laugh Factory. The Gag Factory. The Gag Factory. Yeah, it's going to be through the Gag Factory. They're going to take out the Gag Factory, and they'll use that as well, they might repurpose the Gag Factory somehow. But that's where it's going to be. And then will it affect? No, not physically. Everything about Toontown will be the same. This will not impact the geography of any rides or anything like that in Toontown. It's all backstage, or they put it all in backstage areas. But it's going to affect the flow. It's going to affect the crowds in Toontown. You can count on that. So some rides will get overburdened, more burdened than they've been, I would imagine. The Laugh Factory is a comedy club. Yes, it is. But that's good since I'm hilarious. So, that works out. Okay. I was deep in thought there. I was thinking there were Clarabelle's. Oh, is that a new development? Because I remember reading about the Gag Factory. It makes sense because they want to keep the Gag Factory if you can help it. Clarabelle's is more in the middle. It's kind of in the middle of that building. So I wonder how that's going to work. I would have thought it'd be more ideal to have it at the beginning, the entrance, than in the middle. So that's interesting. We got a $5 gift from Papa Bear and another $5 gift from Dusty Ray. Last night saw several Main Street retail store lights on. Same thing night before. Very windy, by the way. Maybe Main Street is coming next. They got to do something, yeah. I tell you what, people are still going. Good for them. They're still going to Buena Vista Street. But definitely the thrill is not quite as what it was. People are still going, though. I just wish you could eat something. But I would definitely encourage Disney to open up both Main Street and Avengers Campus. There's just no downside at this point. I don't think. There's no downside. If you want to keep these people employed and you want to generate revenue, you want to generate paychecks for people, I don't see a downside to doing this. I really don't. Stats are going down, by the way. I mean, they're still high. They're still high. It was 20. The 7-day average looks like this now. And I think yesterday we did just 15,000 cases. Wow! 15,000. Woo! Such an improvement. Considering that was exceptionally high not long ago. When do you predict Disneyland will open? I'm going with summer. Summer 2021. Gainy Gamer says, I saw you get food and tailgate. Is just some food stuff open? Yeah, some things are open. You can get Earl sandwich. You know what? I think I'll document that. I think I might do a little bit on that when this weekend. We're going again, obviously, this Saturday. Earl's is still open. You can still get a corn dog. You can still get Wetzel's. Ryan Gordon gets us $20. Thank you very much, Ryan. He says, why couldn't they just open the entire parks and keep the rides closed, like Knott's Berry Farm? I don't know why, because they choose not to. That's all. They choose not to. I would pay an admission. I would pay an admission. Well, I guess I am, in effect, with the parking, but I would pay another $10 to just walk around Disneyland. I mean, wouldn't you? How much would you pay? I'll make that video. Let's make a video about that. How much would you pay to just walk around Disneyland today? Anybody? Ballpark. $10, $20, $30, $40? We got a $1 gift from Disney with Lalaras. Thank you very much. There's a 50. I mean, 50 seems like a lot, to be honest. I don't know if I'd pay 50. Everybody's saying 50. Oh my God. They could have a coupon day. But yeah, they could make a lot of money right now if they wanted to. They really could. I'm going to make that video maybe tomorrow. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about it in a video. They don't even have to sell food. Just walk around. Keep the shops open. All you have to do is keep enough cast members to keep all the shops open. Oh, God. Imagine being able to shop at the Pieces of 8. Imagine being able to shop at Pieces of 8, right? Got a $6 gift from Ryan Gordon. When Diana and I go, we usually only go on a few rides anyway. Well, yeah, that was something that I said a long time ago. Well, they can't sell food. I want them to sell food, but they can't because of the shutdown. But I said a long time ago, you know, for annual pass holders, our MO is not to ride a lot of rides. We just don't, because we go so often. It's not. I mean, I like to go on rides, and I would rather that we could. But I've done many trips, you know, where I spent 8 or 10 hours in the park and went on one ride. But then, you know, I guess there were other things that we're doing. We're watching shows. There probably wouldn't, you know, there'd be no entertainment. There'd be no, you know, no bands, no characters. But I don't care. I don't care. Couldn't they open the food to go like Knott's did initially? Is Knott's still doing that? Because my understanding is that they were selling food that you could take home only for as long as they sold what they had ready to sell for the taste of holidays or whatever they called it. Dusty Ray, how much we got to pay you for you to make that video? I'll do it for free. I'll do it for free. Imagine going to Disneyland right now with the lights on. Just think with me now, Fresh Baked. Close your eyes and think about it. Think about walking down Main Street with the popcorn lights. Oh, and the music on Main Street, hearing that song from Up. Yeah, I could dig that. Whew. Ryan Kalunin, get to those $5. Thanks, Ryan. He says, David, long time no see. Oops. Love how Disney canceled the pass, then distracted us with Spider-Man. Yeah, that was clever. Yeah, imagine the lines at Pieces of 8. We got a $5 gift from Martin Oliveira, who says, my wife Jenna and I aspire to be porch potatoes when we retire. You know, there's a club for that. I forget the name of it. What's the name of the porch club on Main Street, you guys? I know somebody's got to know this. There's a club. I don't know if it's an official club, but it's maybe it's an unofficial club of people that just sit on the porch every Saturday. And then there's a group of folks who do nothing but ride the Main Street, the horse-drawn streetcar. I see those guys every Saturday. It was something else. There's a porch club, yeah. One of you guys has got to know it. It's not porch potatoes, is it? Is that really the name of it? Did I miss another Ryan Gordon? Let me go back. No, I got Ryan's. Or was there another one? No, I got Ryan's. Evan Layton, get the $10. Thank you very much. Evan, he says, I want a club that just rides the train all day. There probably is one. Porch Pirates sounds familiar. That's what I thought it was called when I first thought about it, was Porch Pirates. It is porch potatoes? Why does that not sound right? 216 Main Street is the Porch Club. Okay. That sounds good. You know, Walt loved porches. Okay, so check that out. There's Club 216. 216 Main Street is the address of the building. So there you go. How about that? The 216 Main Street. Maybe there's two clubs. Oh, what if there were two clubs that like This is my turf. There's that, and then like I said, there is a group of folks. I don't know if they have an organized name or anything like that, but there's a few folks that would ride the horse-drawn streetcar every Saturday, all day, just back and forth. Porch potatoes. What? So there might be multiple porch clubs. How funny. Anyway, I would that's why it's so hard to get to be able to sit on the porch on the weekends. It's because there are people that just claim that turf right away. It's a timeshare. Ryder says, I would never complain about crowds again. I miss them. I would say that I said that while we were in that moment. I would sometimes commentate about how crowded it was. I would say, my goodness, it is so busy today. And some folks mistook that for me as complaining about the crowds, but I never complained about the crowds, not ever. I want the place to be busy because I like to see people enjoy it. I mean, obviously, it's more comfortable when there's fewer people there, but I love the energy. I love the energy. Porch sway. I would not complain one bit about crowds right now. Not at all. Dusty Ray's back with 20 bucks. Thank you very much, Dusty. You and the other top Disney influencers should plan to go together and all round robin talk in Buena Vista about what to reopen next. Yeah, well, we've done that before, actually, I think. Well, kind of. We've kind of talked 504 muffins. I feel bad for Peter. I love seeing him at the park. You know what? He's okay. Peter's a happy dude. He doesn't need Disneyland to be happy. Peter's fine. Peter's good. Peter's a happy guy. Peter's goals for me. I want to be that happy at that age. Somebody said, okay, Raider Nation says he misses the Rise mornings trying to get the boarding group. That seems like such a long time ago. Consider this. When Disney closed, Rise had been open for just 58 days. Leo O gifted $2. I just looked it up. It's called Club 216. Then there's two, because there is a porch potatoes. Yeah, 58 days. That's all it had been. Not even 2 months. It just feels like that was part of our life, That was part of the experience. It was part of the experience, but it just seemed like it had always been part of the experience. 58 days. I think the person who mentioned that on Twitter, I commented to them that I think the Hatbox Ghost was around longer than that. Magic Happens. Magic Happens was around for like 2 weeks. Was it even 2 weeks? I don't think so, because I only saw it the one time. We got a final gift from Amy Tim. You should do a video about specific things at Disney that make you happy, like watching people get the geyser on Grizzly with throwback clips. Yeah, I could do that. That's not a bad idea. I really enjoyed the Rise mornings, to be honest, just because there were so many people that were so excited, so thrilled. The cheering and the positivity on those mornings was fantastic. I remember that. I didn't even, I was like, I don't even need to get a Rise, what do you call it? Boarding pass. I'm good. I just like to see people be that excited. Any Royal Dorks videos coming up? Yeah, we're hoping to record something this weekend. We got a couple things in the cooker. Not a lot though. I'm spread thin again. I've been working really hard trying to make a bunch of videos, trying to get the Star Wars thing get going. I'm trying really hard to get the Star Wars channel. Well, it's not going to be just Star Wars. It's going to be just general nerd stuff. but I'm trying to get that going. That's occupied me quite a bit lately. Ryan Lavastida gifted $5. Could they move Star Tours to Galaxy's Edge for the third ride? No. Then they would have enough space for Tron if they use that space in Launch Bay. No to that as well. Sorry to say, Ryan. Star Tours has no place in Galaxy's Edge. It doesn't belong there, not at all. For a lot of reasons, but it just doesn't belong there. Secondarily, Tron would chew up more than just Launch Bay. Not to mention the fact that they're not continuous. These are two disconnected pieces of property. You would need to get rid of also Space Mountain and connect that space to make room for Tron, and then some still. The rumor that was going around, the talk, when they were talking about bringing in a Tron ride, was that it would consume just about everything in Tomorrowland except for Space Mountain. It would consume Star Tours, Buzz Lightyear, and the Nemo, and well, I guess the monorail. I don't know if the monorail would have to be rerouted or something. Somebody's calling me on the hotline here. So no, that's not going to happen. I'm sorry to say. I wish it could though. Well, actually, I'm not. I don't want Tron. We got a final gift from Jerry Bowden. Thank you very much. And did I miss anything else? Nope, that's it. It's not a new channel, Cody. It's just I'm rebranding Fresh Baked Presents. If you remember, Fresh Baked Presents was a channel where we did news and opinion. Ever since we can't go to the park, I just started doing all that stuff on Fresh Baked proper. So that's pretty much going to be the home for news and opinion going forward. So I'm rebranding Fresh Baked Presents to Star Wars and Marvel, and I don't know what else I might put on there. They're good videos. I mean, I guess you got to be a Star Wars fan to enjoy them. But I'm happy with the videos that I put out so far on that. It's slow. It's gotta get it going a little bit. I'm looking for new art and a new name possibly though. So if anybody has any suggestions, about the naming of the channel and some art for it, I'm open. I'm open. Well, thank you guys who are saying that they like the videos. I appreciate that. Will Runaway Railway open in summer 2021? No, they're not even close. Expect Runaway Railway 2023. I've got I got a pretty good picture that I could use for the banner of me with a lightsaber at night. That's pretty awesome. Maybe I'll put that up there. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, check it out. Fresh Baked Presents. Nerd stuff. I don't know if I can work in Fresh Baked to the name of the channel though. I don't know. Any ideas, hints, tips on when Star Wars Trading Post is being officially moved? It won't take long, I don't think. It won't take long. But I don't know when. I would say a few months maybe. Fresh Wars? Maybe. We got a final gift from Disnature. It says, if you think Galaxy's Edge to no longer be canon, why couldn't Star Tours or an updated version of it fit there? That's not the reason why Star Tours doesn't fit. Galaxy's Edge is a modern, contemporary, technologically forward, advanced land. Star Tours is analog. It's old school. It's ancient. It doesn't even work, to be honest, actually. Star Tours, from what I understand, is being kept running with Band-Aids and Scotch tape. It doesn't fit as a as an attraction. Secondarily, it's just not very, I don't know. I guess it's the same conversation. It's not very modern. So besides, you've already got a simulator. Basically, Millennium Falcon, Smuggler's Run is a fancy Star Tours. So I don't know that it would work there. I just don't. I mean, it would work in the sense that it doesn't take up a lot of real estate, which is good because they don't have a lot of real estate to offer in Galaxy's Edge. But I would prefer a kids ride, definitely. Where is Mickey's Runaway Railway going? Right behind the existing Toontown. Like, it's a big rectangle, and you just drop that right behind the existing Toontown backstage, and it's basically the width of Toontown. So it's just this enormous building, right? It's just this enormous building right behind Toontown proper. We got a final gift from Jeremy Bowden, who says, you said last week that you think a Dumbo-type ride in Galaxy's Edge would be great. I agree, it would. I feel like that would detract from the immersive environment of Batuu. Thoughts? No, not at all. Nope. Not even a little bit. It'll make it better. It'll make it better. Put them in land speeders. I don't know, raise speeder. You could do a lot of things. X-wings. It doesn't. It'll be fine. It's fine. Guests at theme parks aren't so sophisticated that they're going to go and thumb their noses at that because it doesn't fit the theme or whatever in the sense that you're talking about. We shouldn't try to overthink it. You need a kids ride there. Bottom line, you need a kids ride in Galaxy's Edge. Kids can't enjoy Galaxy's Edge. I mean, little ones. Little ones can't go to Galaxy's Edge unless they're going to shop. They can't ride Rise, and they can't ride Smuggler's Run. So what are they supposed to do? We got a $50 gift from Chris Rodriguez. Namaste, Chris Rodriguez. Thank you very much. Just because you awesome. No, you awesome, Chris. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Gundam Vader could do a blurred ride or a baby Bantha or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing wrong. I mean, hey, look, there are spinners all over the place at Disneyland. What's one more spinner? They should have more aliens walking around. I agree. There is a kitchen inside. Do you think we'll get food as well? Yeah, I heard that they had greenlit an expansion. Okay, so Oga's Cantina was supposed to serve. It was supposed to be a restaurant as well as a bar, a cantina. And so they had sort of made plans for that already. And there was actually expansion. There's an expansion space behind Oga's Cantina that they haven't used. But they cut, that was part of the cuts when Galaxy's Edge was first developed. But they greenlit the expansion before the shutdown. So I would think that, that's probably got canceled. But it's definitely in the works. I think that they could and would serve food once things get going again. Jerry Bowden, I see your point, but I think a Peter Pan dark ride would work much better. Well, here's two things on that. I mean, I agree. I think a dark ride would be great. A very simple, low-impact dark ride. The size and scope of Peter Pan. That's not a lot of space. Peter Pan does not use a lot of space. Same thing for, Alice in Wonderland or Snow White. Something of that size and that scope. Not a big, giant dark ride like Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid is way too big. Way too big. Only problem with that is that I think I like to see there is a benefit to having some sort of kinetic energy happening in a land. I like to see movement, being able to see movement inside the park there's a lot of value to that. Did I miss Ryan? I know I got Ryan. Ryan, did I miss your comment? I'm going back. Ryan Gordon. There he is. Gift of $2. Fresh baked. No. We're not gonna. We're skipping Fresh Baked Plus. We're going right to what's the premium thing? What's the premium thing they calling it? I can't remember it. No, in order to get the Mulan, it was part of their. It was some sort of. OnlyFans. Hey, you guys. Perfect OnlyFans. Oh my god. Is it Premier Access? I think that's what it is. Premier Access. Fresh Baked Premier Access. Yeah, y'all are gonna have to pay. Okay, there's gonna be a velvet rope, and you're gonna have to pay to get in to Premier Access. There you go. We're gonna skip the plus.
Okay, here we go. We're done.
Okay. Hold on. Do you think there should be more roller coasters or thrill rides? Well, the roller coaster is a thrill ride, but I don't think that there should be more of either. I think there should be more small rides everywhere. Yeah, I guess I am setting up for an OnlyFans. I don't think you guys want to see that though. Yeah, Out of Frame Wife is in the kitchen making dessert, I think, for Sophia. I missed the Hannah soup. Why can I not keep up, man? You guys are scrolling me too fast. Hannah Danielle gifted $3.50. She says space muffins. I don't know. Disnature gifted $3. Bring back Jedi Academy. Yes, absolutely, 100% agree. Jedi Academy or something like it. Definitely 100% needs to be added in Galaxy's Edge. Pink Parfait agrees. Less thrills, more small rides. Do I consider Rise a dark ride or a thrill ride? I consider it a dark ride. Yeah, actually. I don't think I missed the 50. You mean Chris? I got Chris's, if that's what you mean. There are 600 muffins in here. That's pretty good. You guys hit the like button, please. I'll wait. Standing by. Seriously, this is good. We could do this all night. Thank you, Scott. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Scaladmir? I don't know, man. Thank you very much to Hannah for the $4 gift. She says, thank you, and I love your long sleeve. Well, thank you. This is my Mickey Mouse Club sweatshirt. I love it also. Yeah, I love the dad glare. Sophia woke up at 2:30 this morning, and she was just losing her ish. I went upstairs, went up to her crib, and she was just staring at me. Ah! Just screaming at me. And I gave her the dad, you know, like, I'm like, Sophia! And I gave her the face, and I gave her the look, and she just like, and then she went to sleep. I was very glad. It went well. We got a $20 gift from Stephen Crawford. David, what about a small mouse coaster or gadgets type coaster for kids? Call it the Kessel Run Trainer. Absolutely. I am absolutely down for a mouse ride, a mouse coaster in Galaxy's Edge. And I would happy to call it the Kessel Run. I'm sure she had a nightmare, yes. But I had already comforted her. I mean, I had been in there for a minute, and she kept going at it. She wanted out of the crib, is the thing. She wanted me to take her out of the crib and let her run around and play. And no, it's 2:30. Ain't no getting out of bed at 2:30 to go run around and play. So we need a Yoshi type ride. Yeah, absolutely. Well, Yoshi is basically a people mover, and they were gonna do that. They were gonna do that. There was gonna be a Bantha ride that was similar to that, like a people mover, but they took it out. Yeah, no, Amy Tim, you don't want that to happen. No, there's a lot of things that you really need to like nip in the bud with babies. Let me tell you, there's a lot of things we're like, nope, we're not doing that. Nope, no, no, no. And it's the crying when you don't get what you want thing that I especially am not a fan of. That is not a thing that exists in my world. What would I rather have, the People Mover reopen or the Astro Odor to be moved to its OG spot? Oh, come on, People Mover, all day. All day. You can't, there's nothing better. The People Mover is one of the best rides ever. How's Cord doing? I don't know. Cord, we don't talk about Cord anymore. You know, he kind of just gets taken for granted these times. He really does. A super slow pod. Yeah, I would have just seen one kid going, now this is pod racing. 376. That's still not a lot of likes. Are you going to do all the Knott's rides too? I haven't been on all the Knott's rides. I don't have video of all the Knott's rides. I don't do a lot of rides at Knott's. I'm not a big roller coaster guy. But I suppose if they were to open it up, I would do that. You betcha. You betcha. What would it take to rebuild section by section for the People Mover? You have to take down Space Mountain and Buzz Lightyear for a year, probably, or more. You might even have to destroy them in order to do that, because the People Mover tracks, and we've had this, I have to do a video on that too. The People Mover tracks are embedded into the structure of those attractions, into Space Mountain, and into Buzz Lightyear, and into Interventions for that matter. The tracks, the People Mover tracks are embedded, which means you can't just take them out and then put them back in again. And by the way, you can't just fix People Mover. It can't be fixed because of the cracks in the foundation, in the support columns. Okay, we got a $5 gift from Dusty Ray. Says Main Street opens February 8th, 21. Avengers Campus, February 15th. Is that a prediction, Dusty? I love the way you just said it like it's going to happen. So Dusty Ray is predicting February 8th for Main Street and Avengers Campus, February 15th. I'll take that. Hermelinda Saleh, gift $10. Love your chats. Thank you very much, Hermelinda. Silver Stars, no, they're not. Their tracks, I mean, this has been talked about before. They're not ready to go. If they were, they would do it. Believe me, if they could just put the People Mover back online, they would have already. If they could destroy it, they would have already. Even if they weren't planning to reuse the People Mover tracks for some other thing, even if they didn't want to do that, and they can't even take them down. They can't even destroy them. If they brought back the Skyway, would you ride it? Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm afraid of heights, but I'd still do it. Okay. Patriot Steeler asks, "What do you mean by Star Tours is barely working?" I don't. This is just little birds talking, word on the street, things that I've heard people talk about and discuss. Star Tours doesn't. It's old. It's old and decaying, and I even heard somebody say once, I think, that you can't even buy the parts needed to fix it. They don't make them anymore. I don't have any confirmation of that, but that's just some stuff I've heard from multiple sources too. Trying to catch up, guys. Sorry. All right, I guess I caught up. There it is. Star Tours is all custom-made parts. There you go. So, yeah, who's going to do that? I guess you'd have to have somebody custom make those parts. I wonder how easily that's done. Must be expensive. Have you heard if they're going to change the logs to side-by-side seating when Splash Mountain is redesigned? No, I haven't heard anything like that. I'm doubtful that they would. Justin Wyatt says, David, you're right. That system is too costly to run and parts are incredibly hard to find, if at all. SeaWorld closed their ride system because of the same issues. Justin, are you talking about Star Tours? NorCal guy like Disney doesn't have the money. Hey, everything's on a budget, man. It doesn't matter how much money you make. Everything is on a budget. There's a budget for everything. And if it's not in the budget, then it's not in the budget. That's how you get successful, I guess. I don't know. I know Walt would have done it, probably. But, modern business, I don't know. Dusty Ray gifted $5. Thank you very much, Dusty. The park all rides videos will become classics like the History of Rides video you did way back. Those are epic. I want to do another one of those. I'm thinking about doing Splash Mountain or Big Thunder, one of those two. But I want to do another one. Steve Ocello gets $20. Thank you very much, Steve. Loving your every ride and Star Wars vids. You're rocking it. Best part is seeing your beautiful group of friends share the fun. By the way, I was in Carmel in a hat shop and thought of you. Right on. I'd love to send some gifts. What's your hat size? Large. I don't know. I don't know what my actual number is, but I have a pretty big head. If it's small, medium, large, it's a large, but I don't know what it is, actual hat size. What's a large hat size? Anybody know? What's your thoughts on retrofitting a Tron coaster in the Innovations building? Well, my thought is it's impossible. It would be the size. I mean, it can't be done. Innovations is not that big. I mean, it's you can fit a small dark ride in the Innovations footprint, but not Tron. You would need Innovations and Autopia. All of Autopia, really, and probably Buzz Lightyear also, because it's big. You know what I mean? It's really, really big. Yeah, another $20 gift from Dusty Ray, man. Dusty Ray's in there. Do more rides history videos. We will give support. Okay, all right. I will try. I was gonna, if I have, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it or not, but I want to try to make one big history video, also kind of like I did for, the rides. Ryan Gordon gifted $4. Thinking about more secrets and histories vids? Yes, I am. The problem is they take a long time to make, because I have to make other videos in the process, or in the meantime. So it's not like I could just put my head down and make a history video, because then I wouldn't make any videos for, I don't know, a week, 2 weeks. I don't even know how long it would be if I were to just do nothing but that. And that's just not really That's not how I do it, I guess. I don't know what to say. Gordon Bigelow gifted a buck. Thank you very much, Gordon. We do on time. Okay. Can you review some more construction videos? I would love to if I had. Oh, you mean, like vintage construction videos? Maybe. There's another one. There's a video of a flyover of the first year of the park, 1955. It's really nice. It's awesome. I may do that one. How about a historical dark ride like Spaceship Earth about communication and science? Is that a new ride you want, Jules? Ryan Lavastida, is there actually talk about us getting Tron, or is that hopeful wishes? There's never been a formal rumor. I know Mice Chat, that one lady. Oh man, I can't remember her name. I did not enjoy her. A lot of people did not enjoy her clickbait articles on Mice Chat, but she floated out there that they were going to put a Tron ride in Tomorrowland as part of the Tomorrowland remodel. God, what was her name? But there was another guy that also just putting out weird articles with clickbait topics. Oh, what was her name? I can't remember. Jim Hill's wife, actually, I think. Isn't that her name? Wasn't it Jim Hill's wife? Construction video collection, the best part of Disneyland, or the best dirt. God, what if? What if I did a tire? Would that be worth watching? Is that a... I wonder how long that would be. That could be hours and hours. No, tens of hours. Oh my God. Okay, I got to think about that. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. The video that I'm thinking about doing could be... Let me just do some math. Hold on. That'd be a whole lot of Ian, too. Calculator. Let's see. How long did it take him to build Galaxy's Edge? 3 years? 3 times 52 times, I don't know, 10? Divided by 60. Oh my God. It would be a 25-hour video. Can you imagine? I want to do it. Yes. All of it. The whole thing. Can you imagine the whole thing? Yeah, no, not even a time lapse. Real time. Can you imagine how long it would take to render that? It would be at least that. It would be at least, it's probably closer to 20 or 30 hours. Rough guess. Okay, I got to catch up. We got to find out a gift for Steve Uccello. Will there be any Royal Dorks backyard grilling vids this spring or summer? I'd love something to look forward to. I would like to do those too. That just might be, what we can do for Dorks these days. Nothing too complicated. Just because I don't have time to like do any sort of well-produced videos right now. Because I'm trying to get the Star Wars stuff going. So that's taking up all my time right now. Yeah, that's something. Dominic McSwain, get the $20. What if they retheme Tron for Galaxy's Edge? They just need to demolish the track, the people were down the middle of Tomorrowland, and create something that would fit. Well, how can they do that, Dominic? You can't put a Galaxy's Edge ride in Tomorrowland. They're not at all connected. They're at completely different ends of the park. You won't see any Star Wars in Tomorrowland. By the time they finish whatever it is that they do at Tomorrowland, it will have no reference at all to Star Wars. We got a $5 gift from Derek Moore. It says, thoughts on connecting two sides of the Matterhorn into one long ride? No, can't be done. Can't be done. Okay, whoever asked me about the thing with the thing at the Innoventions, I like that idea. I do. I like that idea for Tomorrowland. Although I think it won't get done. I like it, but it won't get done. Disney's not going to make a ride in if it doesn't have an IP connection. So it has to be IP. Okay, I got to catch up because I think I've missed some. We got a $5 gift from Donald Suggett. Thank you very much. Wait. Okay, I got that one. I got Derek. I got Dominique. I got to go this way. Derek. Dominique. Steve. Donald. Oakview Films gifted $5. Thank you very much, Oakview. He says, hey, Fresh Baked, been feeling down the past few months. Need some motivation to pursue my dreams of being a screenwriter and making a pilot. Well, Oakview, without getting too meta on you, just do it. Without getting Shia on you, the journey of 1,000 steps begins. No, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. In other words, you can't make your dreams come true until you start. So just start. No, it doesn't matter how far you get. You have to begin. Put pen to paper and just start doing it. If it's an outline or if it's an actual, piece of dialogue, if it's, fade in, do something. And then the next day, do something else. And then let the momentum catch up with you. But you can't do anything until you start. But good luck, Oakview. Good luck. Writing screenplays is very difficult. But I know you have a passion for films. I hear you talk about it a lot on Twitter and etc. I know you're passionate about it, and that helps a lot. It's important to love what you do and to do what you love. While I scroll these, I'm sorry, hopefully I'm trying to give you my full attention also, but I just want to make sure I don't miss anybody. But if you can do those things, you'll never work a day in your life. Aqua Bliss. Gifted $2. Rewatched your Chewy Mode vid last night. It was awesome. Well, thank you. Yeah, I really enjoyed Chewy Mode. That was great. To follow up, Oakview, or anybody else that's listening, I work basically 16 hours a day, maybe 15. Between my job and Fresh Baked, I'm working constantly, but I don't feel it. I don't feel like I don't feel like I've worked 15 or 16 hours because I love it. And that's fundamental to, having a healthy, happy life is not feeling like you're dragging yourself through life. So Oakview, I wish you the best of luck. I really do. I want that to work out for you. Dusty Ray's back with $20. Thank you very much, Dusty. History videos, vintage videos, showing support myself and four boys watch weekly or more in background while I work. My employees know when I'm working. Well, Dusty, yeah, I would say, yeah, I do have a desire to do more of those types of videos, anchor content. What do they call them? Evergreen content. I do want to do more of that. And it's just that, you know, I'm trying to do everything. I get in these things where I just get super inspired and I want to make every video ever, but and it kind of gets in the way of doing other things too. Right now I'm trying to make a bunch of Star Wars videos. I miss Flying Brian, huh? There he is, Flying Brian. All right, $5. Thank you very much. Every ride that ever closed, somebody said, "Rats, that was my favorite ride." That's what I will say when they close Star Tours. Ian would agree. Yeah, Ian loves Star Tours. You're right, though. You're right. Everybody, you know, for every ride that's closed, somebody is saying that was said that's my favorite ride. People Mover. That's probably, it would be my favorite ride today, I bet. Well, the train, I don't know if it would do better than the train, but it would be right up there. It would be right up there. Oh, God, it's 8 o'clock. I got to go put my baby to sleep. Make sure I didn't miss anything. No, I don't think so. All right, well, guys, that's going to do it for this week. As always, got to say, we had a lot of fun tonight. You guys, you triggered me. You triggered me. I don't know how long it'll take, how easy it'll be, but I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to try to make that Galaxy's Edge video. I mean, it would take days to watch it. I want to do it. Do what, he says. Do what? I don't want to talk about it too much. I don't want to jinx it. Another $20 gift from Dusty. Thank you, Dusty. Thank you from all of us. No, thank you, Dusty. You're so kind, so generous. You all are. You're very kind, very generous. I love that you guys are here with me every Thursday, spreading that fellowship, being kind, being just a bunch of good people. And I love you guys for it. And I appreciate you. And hopefully I get to give us a little teaser. Well, you want to see them build Galaxy's Edge? I mean, Diz, did I miss Diz? Damn, man, how do I keep missing stuff? Aqua Bliss, Chewy Mode, Derek. I don't see Diz Nature. I mean, I know he did some in the back, but Donald, Oakview. I went as far as I could go. I couldn't find the Diz Nature. Diz, I'm sorry, if you're still here, ask me that question again. I missed yours too? Okay, Narciss me. Tell me your question real quick if you can. Right above Dusty's last one. What are you talking about? Really? How am I missing these? I'm scrolling and I don't see them. Uh-oh, I hear her. I hear her. You guys might have caught the baby. Oh, there he is. Diz Nature. Get the $4. Do a live stream of a Zoom call with Ian and Ron. It's possible. It's possible. I don't know how I missed that. Fun times with Faye Faye. Get the $5. Hey guys, happy Thursday. Hope everyone is having a great week. Thank you. Here she is. You guys hear her? You want to say hi, honey? Hi. Come here. She crawled out into the garage to see you guys. Okay. I want to see if... No, don't touch that, please. No. Okay. We got a $5 gift from Flying Brian. Love you. It says, thank you. Guys, I'm sorry. I almost reported him. Okay. Let me go back. Ah!
Oh, you found it.
Chicken Little Alien Thrill Dark Ride, Narcissus. I don't think they're looking to make a Chicken Little Dark Ride. I really don't. I don't think so.
Say hi to everyone?
She came in here nice and polite and just crawled on her way up here. Okay. We're winding up.
Okay. Bye, baby.
All right. Can you wave at them and say goodnight?
Say bye. Say bye.
Say bye-bye.
Mwah. Blow a kiss. Mwah. she's.
You know how to do
she's
it.
confused. Go ahead, kiss. Ready? Mwah.
Oh yeah, blow up a kiss.
Blow a kiss.
Mwah.
Oh.
Oh, we gotta wave.
Hi guys.
We gotta wave at her. Well, that's a bye. I think that's bye.
Bye. Bye. Okay.
Okay. All right.
She's ready for
She's
night.
squirrely. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll come out here in a minute.
Okay, sounds good. Love you guys. Bye.
Okay. Well, there you go, guys. Oh, Dusty Ray is back again with $50. Thank you very much, Dusty. Jeez. I thank you. Very kind, very generous. I don't know what to say, man. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. I love you guys. We'll see you next week. Look for. Oh, by the way, look for another upload of the DCA ride because I forgot Midway Mania. I don't know how I did that. I don't know how I forgot Toy Story Midway Mania, but I did. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you. I love you. Thanks for being my friend. Thanks for watching Fresh Bake. Thanks for being awesome. We'll see you next time. Fresh Bake.